Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Jeff Smith. Look, I'm from Rialto, California. Most families, they talk about, oh, we started from the bottom. I only came from a one-parent home. Or, you may even have those people that were from the upper class that say like, hey, my dad gave me $1 million and I started this Fortune 500 company. I'm not that guy. I was the middle-class dude. Didn't start from the bottom. I don't have that crazy story. But what I do have, I do still have a story for you. And so my story is a little bit different. And I can tell you, watching my parents grind it out and saying that we are the middle class people that most people, they don't think about. We're just the ones that just come and go and we just do our regular 9 to 5. But my parents weren't the regular 9 to 5. They were super parents. And I watched my dad work 2 jobs. I watched my dad go to Cal Poly Pomona and graduate with his degree. I watched my mom go from to a regular JC college, go and get her master's. And I'm so excited. And I'm amazed by what my parents have done. But one thing I'm even more amazed about is the DNA that runs through my veins. Knowing that I have the same seed, I have the same exact blood that runs through my veins that can run through my kids' veins. And I know I can plant that same seed into them. So I can tell you, growing up in Rialto, California, it wasn't always the best. We had our ghetto moments. We had those times when we didn't know what we were gonna do. But I can tell you one thing that Rialto, California taught me. It taught me how to grind. It taught me how to get passing. It taught me how to press forward. It taught me how to become a man and knowing that like failing is not an option. Failing for me was a big fear for me, but when I realized that failure wasn't an option, I became a bully to failure. And you should become a bully to failure. And let me help you also understand a little bit about me. I started out as a janitor. As a janitor at my church. And I just say, you know what? I'm gonna do what God called me to do. I'm gonna do something that He asked me to do, and that was just to be a servant. And I served. I served at my church. I served as a janitor for 3 years. And we could just say randomly somebody came up to me and asked me like, hey, do you know what David was before he became a king? And I said, no, sir. Never met the man a day in my life. And he came to me and he said, hey, did you know David was a king before he was a servant? Or he was a shepherd before he was a king? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, cool. And this is what he told me. And I'll never forget these words. He said, listen, make sure you take care of the little so He can bless you with much. So take care of the little toilets that you work with. And I was like, oh, thanks, sir. And he walked away. But can I tell you, I kept serving and I kept serving and I kept serving. And as I kept serving, God blessed me, and now I can tell you right now, I get to speak at schools, I get to speak in other churches, I get to go off, and I'm a pastor right now. I'm a pastor of a junior high school, one of the biggest ministries in Southern California. Not because I had credentials, not because I was the most qualified, but because I was a servant and because I was able to say, you know what, man, I'm gonna do what I'm called to do in this moment, and I'm gonna honor the level that I'm in. So let me help you understand. My new Wednesdays is Where You At Wednesday. So every Wednesday you'll be getting a video asking, where you at? Where are you at in your marriage? Where are you at with your family? Where are you at in school? Where are you at within yourself? What self-assessment are you saying to yourself and saying, where am I at and where do I want to be next year? Do I want to be the same person in 2016 that I am in 2015? So let me help you get just a little bit more about me. Now I'm married, I have 2 kids. Every single day, I have to wake up saying, where am I at? Who am I? What did God create me to be? What is my destiny? And just for me, where do I want to be at in 2016, 2017? Where do I want my family to be at 2015? Because why? Something that my parents did. And I watched them have a vision board and say, nope, we're not gonna quit. Do you know my mom, she wanted to stop because they added 2 more classes to her right when she was about to graduate that semester. And my dad pulled her up, he said, have your pity party now, it's okay. It's okay, babe, we can cry right now, but you cry now and you hustle later. So have your pity party right now, but we don't quit. And I can tell you, just because you're a middle class doesn't mean that like, oh, I can't outwork somebody. No, if you're middle class, that means that you have so much more to prove because people sleep on you. People don't pay attention to you. People don't think that you have the grind or the hustle or the heart inside of you, but you do have it. Steph Curry was above middle class and we've watched him be something great. You have greatness in you. You have greatness upon you. So let's be something great today. And I'm asking you guys this one thing. Where are you at? So this is your boy, Jeff Smith. I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. See you next Wednesday. Where you at?